Hello, my name is Sarah Clark of Create Move Pilates, and today I am here to share with you my Pilates Center Pilates practice. This practice is all about calling into your center to develop a nice strong core. This is going to be awesome for building your strength and for training your body to stay stable while its limbs move. We're going to be doing this through some deep ab work and lots of planks. Let's go ahead and begin by lying down on your mat with your knees bent, your feet flat on the floor, your spine neutral, and I want you to be able to still see the screen. So hopefully you can just turn your head to see your screen. I'm going to find my neutral spine, rocking my pelvis just a little bit until it relaxes down into neutral. Feeling my shoulder blades relax wide on the mat and the base of my rib cage relax down into the mat as well. The only place that is lifted is this little curve just above my tailbone. I would like you to bring your fingers to the front of your pelvis, just the inside of these bones that you have right there, kind of dig underneath them just a little bit. You're going to feel your back stay stable as you inhale through the nose for 5 seconds. Now, exhale through the mouth for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully your spine stays stable and that you could feel these little muscles, a little bit of movement underneath your fingers. That's the deepest part of your core that we're going to try to get to activate before we go into our deeper practice. So we're going to do that breath another 5 times. Going to inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 7 seconds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that we've warmed up our core using our breath and just kind of re-engaged that connection between our core, our center, and our breath, we're going to go ahead and call into those muscles much more quickly as we lift one leg at a time into tabletop. Inhale through the nose, and on your exhale, float your right leg into tabletop, keeping it there. Inhale, so you can exhale and float the left leg into tabletop, keeping it there. From here, you should have a stable spine that's still in neutral, and the knees should be right over the hips. Inhale and lower the right leg towards the floor. Exhale, float it back up, trying to call into those deep core muscles we were just warming up. Inhale the left leg down. Exhale, float it up. Keep moving side to side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Your spine and torso should be totally stable. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed, and the jaw relaxed, and the rib cage rooted. Those areas of the body will try to hold tension for you to make this a little more easy on your core, but we want to challenge the core by keeping the rest of the body relaxed because it's not those areas' jobs to stabilize us. Let's do one more to each side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Go ahead and set the legs down one at a time. Make sure that you have a true neutral. Interlace your fingers and place your head in your hands with your thumbs down your neck. My head is very heavy in my hands, and I want to keep this heavy feeling as I float my head off of the mat, okay? So I'm pushing my head back into my hands as my head and my heart lift up. So that is our opposition, which is the principle of Pilates. I'm gonna go ahead and exhale, curling up, feeling the rib cage connect and reach behind you, almost as if you're reaching your spine back behind as your head pushes into your hands. Okay, so it's active pushing back as I curl up. From here, you should be completely flat across the middle and looking right at your thighs. Okay, I don't want anybody pushing out, which would cause a little bit of doming down at the base of the belly. Inhale, set the head down. We're going to go do that a couple more times. Pushing your head into your hands, exhale, float the head up, feeling that rib cage expanding behind you. The shoulders are out of the ears. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. You still have that connection at the front of the pelvis, your hip to hip connection. Notice how my head tilts when I'm pushing my head back into my hands. Not pulling on it, but I'm pushing it back. 3 more. From here, bring your hands down by your sides and exhale one leg at a time into tabletop. Inhale the hands up to the sky, and on your exhale, you're going to curl up, just as we were just practicing, grabbing your shins and pulling your legs into your chest. As you curl up, you're still pushing your head back as if you have hands back there to support it. From here, your entire spine, your low back, should be against the mat. You're going to keep the low back against the mat as you extend the limbs out in front of you and behind you. Exhale as you circle the arms around to grab the shins. Keep that head high, but keep a reaching back feeling. All right, let's go faster. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it back in. 3 more. 1 more. From here, you're going to interlace the fingers, placing the head in the hands. Push the head back into the hands as you extend your right leg out in front of you. Point the feet. Inhale as the legs draw past each other and extend that left leg. Exhale, point. Focus on your exhale. Your inhale will happen naturally. Point. Try to get your legs to hit the same spot over and over again. Feel your head pushing back into your hands. Keep that low back against the mat. If you're struggling to do that, extend the legs up towards the sky. From here, you're going to draw that right knee in. We're going to rotate towards the right knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side as those legs pass. From here, you're trying to get the armpit to reach towards the leg rather than the elbow. Keep pushing your head back into your hands. You guys have got this. Go, 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 go. And pause, laying the head down and grabbing the knees. Go ahead and give yourself a little swirl. Feeling your low back swirling on the mat underneath you. Pause and switch directions. Bring the legs to stillness. Set one leg down at a time. Roll over to push yourself up to a seated position. Your knees will be bent, your feet flat on your mat, your hands behind your upper thighs so you can stack your spine on up. Make sure your shoulders are rolled open and out of the ears, and then extend your arms out in front of you. Palms are facing each other. Want you to feel as if you're holding something heavy. As you inhale and feel your spine lengthen, And then exhale, tuck your tail underneath you, laying down one bone at a time. I'm really feeling my pelvis tilt to get me down to the mat. Inhale, extend those arms out long, overhead. Exhale, curl back up to your start position. As you curl up, try to lift one bone at a time off of the mat. Curling all the way up, stacking your spine. You also want to try to keep those feet down, okay? So dig your heels down as you exhale, roll back down. Inhale, extend. And exhale, curl up. Dig your heels down. Inhale at the top. And exhale, roll down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl up. Feeling this deep connection happening at the front of the hips as you curl up. Feeling those heels dig down. Inhale, stack. We're going to do 3 more. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl up. Feel as if you're doing that upper ab curl that we were practicing on the way up. Just keep those heels down. Inhale, stack. 2 more times. Inhale at the top, 1 final time. Remember, you're still holding something heavy between the hands, still keeping the shoulders out of the ears. Stack the spine. Roll over to an all-fours position with the hands right underneath the shoulders, the knees right underneath the hips. Try to feel your fingers wide and as much surface area of the palm on the mat as possible. Roll your shoulders open and out of your ears. I want you to keep your spine stable. Don't let that low back arch as you inhale and let your belly loose and hang towards the floor. Exhale, lift it up. Feeling that sensation at the front of the hips that we started with. Maybe you weren't able to feel it there, but you're able to feel it a little better here. It's up to you and your body. Inhale, let the belly hang. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, let it hang. Exhale, lift it up. 2 more. One more. Keep that belly lifted. That's what you want. You want that sensation throughout your plank and throughout the entire all fours experience. From here, keep that belly lifted. Tuck your toes. Really tuck them so maybe they get a little stretch. And then you're going to exhale and hover those knees. The lower you can keep them, the better. You're going to stay hovering, hovering, hovering. That navel's lifted like we were just practicing. And then you're going to set those knees down. Roll your shoulders open. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, hover those knees. Hover, 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 and set them down. This time we're going to add some leg extension to each side, all right? So you're going to take an inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to hover the knees. Take an inhale. So you can exhale, extend your left leg out behind you. Bring it back underneath you. Tucking those toes, extend the right leg. Bring it back underneath you, tuck your toes. You're going to do 1 more to each side, left. Tuck your toes, right. Tuck your toes, and set the knees down. Make sure that you're keeping those shoulders out of your ears to prevent neck tension. And come down onto your forearms. So palms are pressed down, fingers are open, shoulders are rolled out of the ears. You're going to take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to feel your belly lift up like we were practicing when we were in all fours. As you extend your right leg out behind you, tucking your toes. Take an inhale, and on your next exhale, extend that left leg out behind you, tucking your toes. Feel your hips lower towards the floor. Maybe adjust your arms so that those elbows are right underneath the shoulders. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Keep your eyes down on your mat. You should feel that low belly working. If you don't, your hips are too high. If you feel any pain in the mid-back, your hips are too low. Keep holding it. Keep going. And 30. Go ahead and start giving me some hip dips. So, keep the feet stable as you dip the hip side to side towards the mat. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. And then one knee, and then the other, and push yourself back into child's pose, feeling your arms long out in front of you, and let's take 3 deep breaths here, breathing into the back of the body and out through the mouth. Push yourself back into all fours. Now we're going to do a high plank. If you're uncomfortable in a high plank, you can try coming onto your fists or going back down into the low plank on your forearms. It's up to you and what your body can handle today, okay? Always push yourself to your max, but not past your max. Pilates is not about pain. All right, get ready for this one. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, extend your right leg behind you, tucking your toes. Inhale. And then exhale, extend that left leg behind you, tucking your toes. Lowering your hips to the ground. Making sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders, which are rolled open. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Keep that navel lifted. You don't want to feel any pushing down or out on your abdominal wall. If you need to, you can set your knees down at any point. Keep those shoulders out of the ears. Feel it reaching out of the heels and out of the crown of the head. 10 more seconds. From here, lift your right foot. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift that left foot. Inhale, set it down. One more to each side. Right. Left. Set the knees down one at a time. Push yourself back into child's pose. So arms I want to be out as long in front of you as possible. You're going to rock side to side, feeling your armpit stretch just a little bit. And then you're going to rock to the left, inhaling that right arm up to the sky. And exhale, threading it underneath your left arm. And inhale, open. And exhale, close it down. One more time, inhale, open. And exhale, close it down. Inhale your hands back to center, reaching it long out in front of you. Reach that right armpit towards the mat. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it under. Hello. And inhale it back to start. Take a big inhale into the back of the body. Exhale, lift the navel off the thighs as you tuck your tail, rounding your spine back up to start. Inhale the hands up to the sky. And exhale, push the hands down by your sides. And congratulate yourself for taking the time to find your center and do your Pilates practice today. I hope you enjoyed yourself and that I get to see you around again soon. Bye!